Hello, this is Eli Norman, and this is part 2 of the Narrative MIG critique. The image I am critiquing now was taken by Gia Hubing in section 203. In the image, it seems as if the picture is taken of cars in front of a building around nighttime. When thinking of this project, I am thinking of the theme Vice due to the nighttime vibe and the cars shown in the picture. When looking at this picture of the cars, the main elements that I noticed were line, form, color, and texture. The first element I noticed in this photo is line. There are many lines seen in the image, and the first line I noticed were the lines in the concrete on the ground. Other lines that are noticed are on the buildings in the image and even on the cars that you see on the left side of the picture. The second element I noticed in the photo is form. Form is noticed with the cars on the left side of the picture, since they are three-dimensional objects. Another part in the image that shows form are the light poles towards the back of the image. The third element seen in the image is color, with the variation of colors being shown in the picture. With the various cars, buildings, and nature, this really exposes the element color in the photo. The last element seen in the photo is texture. With the many different objects seen in the picture, this adds a variation of different textures to the image. The main objects I noticed with different textures were the cars and the ground and walls of the buildings. The cars look to have a smooth texture to them, while the ground and wall of the building have a rough texture to them. In terms of principles in the picture, gradation and harmony are the main ones noticed in the image. Gradation is noticed with the buildings in the image and also the cars. The further you look back, the smaller the buildings get, which shows the principle gradation. The cars in the image you notice get smaller and smaller the further you look down the line of them. This also gives the image the principle of gradation. Harmony is shown throughout the action of the objects with the environment of the picture. As you notice, the lights on the cars are on, the lights in the house are on, and the lights on the street lights are on. That combined with the nighttime environment creates the principle harmony. A way to improve the image, I would say, is to have a better background in the image. If you add a better background, it makes the image better as a whole. To change the image, I would take the picture from a different angle so that potentially it could add a better background to the image and ultimately make the image better. Thank you for listening to part 2 of the Narrative MIG critique.